Cookery, Homestuck Cookery. My voice is of angels, and the angels are in my voice. Yeah. So we got some pork chops. I'm making a dish that Trishy makes. This is something that my wife, Trisha, my lover, my partner, the mother of my children, my best friend in the whole wide world. This is something that like she makes kinda. It's a little twist on that. I didn't want to give away her full recipe. This is literally one of my favorite meals of all time. It's pretty much just like we're making a bake, a roast, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna roast up all these vegetables. We're gonna cook up the pork chops. We're gonna make an olive tapenade. Let me read from the scripture. Pork chops, chapter, I don't know, page, I don't know. Meat doesn't have to be browned perfectly or seared hard all the fucking time. Sometimes just throw everything in a pan and roast it and let it be. It'll turn out great. This dish is a Hail Mary for timing, and there's nothing better than an oven pan dinner, even with a little burnt edge sometimes. This one's for the old one pan people out there. So, I'm gonna cut up all this stuff. We're gonna do it up, okay? We got some beautiful, spicy Hungarian yellow long peppers. We're just gonna slice them up. It's like literally whatever you got, chop it up, throw it in the pan, and we're just gonna take the seeds out of the red pepper. Once again, I'm just chopping it up. Just chop it up. Little pieces, big pieces, chop it up. Jalapenos. This is such a quick and easy guide to do. You just cut up the onion. Boom, 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 boom. In. Fresh cracked garlic. Smashy. I'm just gonna smash it up. Throw the pieces in there. Boom. In. Boom. In. We got some nice olive oil. A little salt. A couple fennel seeds go in there. Some smoked paprika. Cayenne. Then we're gonna take our beautiful cans of tomatoes, whole tomatoes, and we're just gonna crush them up. We're gonna add about just a half a cup of the tomato juice, not all of it. I don't want it to be soupy. And now we're just gonna take this and I'm gonna kind of mix it up like a little salad. So this is stage one. So we got this, a couple fresh cracks of the pep. Okay, a couple fresh cracks of the pep. So we got this at 380, preheated oven at 380. Oh, so it's gonna steam up, then it's gonna reduce, then it's gonna char. We're gonna make this so nice, then we're gonna add the pork chops. We're gonna roast something else, okay? So we have some beautiful fresh herbs here. I'm gonna roast some jalapenos, just to help them along the way. We're gonna just cut them in half, okay? Shallots. Once again, we're gonna just cut these in half. We're gonna roast these up in a pan, and then we're gonna dice them all up with our beautiful tapenade. Once again, I'm just gonna crack this garlic. So we got 3 shallots, 2 jalapenos, a couple cloves of garlic. We're gonna roast these guys up, and then we're gonna make a little tapenade. So we got a little olive oil, a little salt, a couple cracks of pep. Just give that a little mix. We're gonna roast this up in the oven. Boom. Here we go. So, oh, beautiful. So look at this. So we're getting there. Before we add the pork chops, I want it reduced a little more color. We're getting there, it's getting great, okay? We're putting it back in. For the tapenade, this is perfect. All I'm looking for, the shallots are nice and soft, the garlic is nice and brown. See that, a nice little char. They're broken down, nice and soft. To make the olive tapenade, what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrape our jalapeno, our shallots, all the oil. So I just want to blend up the peppers, the shallots, the garlic. Yeah! So you just want to blend that up. Look at this. So you blend up your peppers, your onions, your garlic, get them to a nice consistency. Now I'm going to add a bunch of olives, some of the juice even. Now I'm just going to pulse this. Now we're gonna add just a little olive oil to bring it together. Yeah, beautiful. So we're gonna place this into the bowl. So what we got here is a beautiful tapenade. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm gonna hand chop all of the beautiful herbs. We're gonna take we got some basil. So just rip off a bunch of basil, slice it up. We got some beautiful basil. We got some flat leaf parsley. Same thing, just you give a little once over, and then if we were to add all the herbs in the blender, it would kind of get like mulchy. So we got some beautiful mint here. You can add any herb you want, really. I want to add some more olive oil. I want it to be a little more juicy. So we're gonna add a fair bit more olive oil, some fresh cracked pepper, a little more salt. We're gonna add the zest and juice of 1 lemon. But add the zest. The second that we add this juice, it'll start oxidizing all those beautiful fresh herbs. The next day it's gonna be a little bit brown, which is fine. But this has got like a 2-day shelf life. And now we're just gonna fold all this in. And just adding that little bit of olive oil at the end just kind of helps break it up. And that lemon zest, that fresh cracked pepper, perfect. Now we're cooking. See, this is exactly what I want. The tomato has reduced, the onions, we're getting some real color on there. We're gonna season up our pork chops. So I'm gonna make a little spice blend. We just got some cayenne, some smoked paprika, onion, salt. We're gonna do some fresh cracked pepper. We're gonna add a little dash of kosher salt too. We're gonna mix this up. We got ourselves a little pork seasoning. You can use canola oil or olive oil. I'm just gonna get a little oil on these pork chops and just quickly just rub them up. And now we're just gonna do a little seasoning, boom, on top. We got all those beautiful charred peppers, onions, tomato underneath this. We have our beautiful seasoned pork chops. Now, I wanna cook these on the broiler. So we're gonna put this back into the oven, and now I'm just gonna switch it to the broiler on high. When we come back on Homestyle Cookery, we're gonna add this tapenade to these beautiful roasted pork chops. Little broiler action. Come on back now. See you soon. So this is what we're looking for here. Look at this. Yes. I'm gonna do a little flip ski. There's nothing like putting everything onto a sheet pan, you know, cooking the pork chops right in the broiler. This dish is ready to roll. Look at this. And this is what I was talking about. This pork chop is so perfect. This pork chop is so beautiful. It's not overcooked. All this burnt vegetable, the onion. Oh, I want to add just literally some big old pieces of parsley. We're gonna add that in there, okay? We're gonna add some lemon juice and just mix this up. Look at this. Imagine this is what we make. Me and Trishy, we make this literally 2-3 times a week. This is it. From the pan onto one plate, and then everyone just grabs a little bit. Little juices, nobody left behind. Some fresh cracked pepper. The other half of the lemon. Just a gentle squeeze. And then just a couple dollops. Little olive oil. Little sea salt. Fuck it, let's go. Little sea salt. What's going on over here? I don't know, a perfect dinner, lunch, whatever you want. Yeah, right here. How beautiful is that? One pan, one plate. My cookbook. This is me and Trishy right here. This is a little piece of me and Trishy for you. My fucking book's the best. This book's the best. Out September 29th. Pre-sales right now, or it's out. Who even knows anymore? Okay, I'm gonna get some for myself now. Okay? I'm gonna get some for myself. Here's a little pork chop. Look at that. Is that not a perfect dinner, supper, whatever you want? I don't even know what to say. This is the thing. This pork is so juicy. That olive tapenade, the spicy hot peppers, those little burnt edges of all the little onions and peppers. I'll eat a whole pork chop in front of you guys. Sit here and eat a whole pork chop. You don't have to overcook it. It doesn't have to get dry. You just have to watch it in the broiler. You're welcome. Homestyle Cookery, the greatest homestyle cooking book ever in the world. Okay, I love you guys. Yeah! Another one. You're welcome. Have a great day.